got 100 million, I can't chill yet. But don't get it misconstrued yet. I get real chicks.
What's up, guys? I am back and we're on week 7. We're going to be putting that 275 inside the 10,006 months money challenge chart. I wanted to show y'all something real quick. I wanted to show y'all when I first did the Dogecoin, trading thing, like when I put the money in and it went up to, I printed this out and it went up to 22 cents. Remember, I put 10 grand in it. It went to 12,500 now. But I was looking for more around $15,000 and then I would sell. So that's the reason why I didn't sell when the Dogecoin went up to, $12,503.24. And I bought at 18 cents. And you see, if it go back to 22 cents, that'll put me at $12,000. And I'd have made $2,500 on $10,000. So I wanted, I printed that out so I can show y'all that, because that's very important. Dogecoin haven't hit the 18 cent just yet, but it will, and it's gonna pass that up. So I'm probably gonna make about $40,000 on Dogecoin, and then I'll sell. Because I got two positions. I got one on Robinhood, and I got one on Coinbase. The one on Coinbase is where I put the 10 grand in it, and it gave me 55,681 tokens. All right, so here we go. This is original money right there. And this right here is the 280. So we're gonna get straight into counting the money. Let's count this money real quick. Let's start over here with the existing money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's $1,900 in $100 bills. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 2,000, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 2,100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, it's 20, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay, so we got 80, and I said that was 2,200. So we're gonna do 23, 24. All right, put that over there. Makes 2560. So 2560 is what we have right now. I'm putting the 275 inside the 10,006 months money challenge chart on week 7. So I checked off week 7. So we should be at 2525. So we're at 2560. So, like I said, I go a little bit over, and that's fine. More money, more problems. That's the saying, which is true, because you make more money in a different tax bracket, you're going to have to pay back, So more money, more problem. That's just what it is. A lot of people don't understand that. And, it's no different from starting a business. If you're working for a company, so the company covers everything. You don't have to worry about that. You feel like you work hard because you work for a company. But if you start your own company, trust me, you're going to work 10 times harder than you would in somebody else's company, because that company is already established. Plus, they got enough employees to help them out. When you first start, you might not have enough money to pay a bunch of employees. So you're going to have to do all the work yourself and try to keep your company ahead. And so it won't fall. So you're going to work way harder, So there's nothing wrong with, working at a company that's already established and becoming, a CEO in that company and things like that, versus starting your own company and trying to, be the CEO and the employee at the same time, which you're going to have to do for a while until you, grow your business. I'm not saying it is impossible. I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with working up at an established company already. We have the internet in these days, so it's easier to, make side hustles, passive income and things like that, especially with investing and, in the stock market. You can make money. Believe me, you can make money. And a lot of people don't know that. And I'm here just to show y'all that you can do it. Cause I didn't know it. If I, knew that when I was 20 years old, trust me, I'll be rich right now. I know I would be. I would be. But, investing at a young age doesn't really, catch our attention like that. And I can understand why, because I was once young as well, and I didn't really care about investing as well. And people was talking about it, but not as much as I'm talking about it now. I try to tell a lot of youngsters, if you do these things now, man, you'll be well off by the time you are, 30 years old. But it's not appealing to them. I can tell because I talk to them a lot and they don't do it. So it's not appealing to them. And I was once 19, 18 and stuff like that. So I truly understand. But investing is something we all need to do. If your job don't have a 401k that you can, put money in and they match or whatever, you can do it yourself through the stock market. We don't have to worry about brokers anymore because we can open up a brokerage account with Robinhood, Webull, and things like that. Not sponsored by none of them. I'm just letting y'all know these brokerage accounts, that you can open up for yourself and invest in, the Roth IRAs and things for yourself. Do it for yourself and your kids, and, especially when you're trying to buy life insurance and stuff like that. Just make sure y'all have those type of things, set aside some money, weekly and invest in some type of life insurance policy, that way, if something happened, immediately, if something just happened, then your family is covered, especially if you got kids. So I'm just letting y'all know that type of stuff because I wasn't taught that, and they definitely don't teach us this stuff in school. They try to keep it out because, they don't want everybody. Everybody can't be rich. Like I say, the mindset, you got to have a strong mind to invest and save money and stuff like that. It's not for the weak, believe me, because you have to sacrifice a lot of things. You have to not buy clothes, not buy cars. And I understand this dude who's telling us don't buy these luxury cars. And he's right. It's nothing. The luxury cars is nothing. It's only to prove that I have status. I have money. That's the only reason why we buy those type of things. Trust me, I drove a Range Rover and I haven't had any major problems. But every time I take it to get maintenance or get something done, it was very expensive. So we already paying this expensive note, these expensive insurance policies on these luxury cars. And then we got to spend money to fix those things. Now, we don't have that type of money. There's people that have that type of money that can, buy those cars, but really those cars are trash. Not saying that I would never buy one, but they are trash, And I guess after, buying a few luxury cars, you'll see that they are truly trash, just trash cars. You better off buying, a Honda or something. I'm just saying for reliability, because those cars really aren't meant to drive every day. So don't really try to get up in that hype to where you need to have a luxury car. Like I said, if you can afford it, hey, that's fine. Buy what you want, but don't go being, spending like that because you be like, we only have one life. Please do not live that we only live once thing. You can't go off of that. That's true. We do only live once, but you want to be able to live comfortable when you get older, when you don't care about fast cars and when you don't care about, fashion and stuff like that. You want to be able to have money so you can just live. Food is going up. It's triple now. You have to eat. That's one thing you're going to have to do forever. It's eat. So you want to save money for those type things, not fashion and, not fashion and definitely not for luxury cars. You don't want to do that. That's my message for today. I didn't want to take up a lot of y'all time. I was just, showing y'all the money. We gonna fill up this table with $100 bills. Now, I could fill it up right now. Need a thumbnail. Let's see, that'll be it right there. I could fill up this table right now with these $100 bills. I could take these 20s and, turn them all into $100 bills. This table's going to be full. We already at $2,500 and then we only in week 7 in the year. Just imagine when we get over here to week 21, which is coming. Like I said, I don't want this year to go by fast, but the weeks are here. We already headed to week 8 and we're going to have $3,000. That is a big goal in itself, that we're only in the second month headed into the third month and we're going to already have $3,000 $100,000. You know, most people save that up in a year. So if you're able to, save money in 3 months or 4 months or 6 months, 10 grand, like I said, that's a big goal. Just sacrifice some of your time and save up 10 grand. And if you don't ever save for the rest of the year, just borrow from that 10 grand and put the money back and pay yourself a little interest on that money. That way you can double. I mean, not double. That way you can put $2,000. Let's say you had 10, you borrowed from, you put 7, you spent 5, you put 7 back, you got $12,000. And then you start next year saving another 10 on top of that 12. Now you got $22,000. You see what I'm saying? It's really easy and really that people don't know that. I mean, it's simple math. Some people have math problems where they can't do math, but discipline, consistent, all that plays a big role in doing the math. Because a lot of people say, oh, I can pay that off in 7 years. Your mind, yes, you're telling your mind that. That's great. You're telling your mind that. But if you're not consistent on doing it and disciplined on doing it, you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. Like they say, if you got a mortgage for 15 years, or, a mortgage or a car note or whatever, just take $250 extra and put it towards the principal every month. And you can knock down that loan about 5 years. Trust me. But you have to be disciplined. It's easy to say it. Trust me, I've said it. It's easy to say, oh, I'm going to do this. But if I'm not consistent and I'm not disciplined on doing it, then I'm never going to do it. So that's all I wanted to say. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next week on week 75 inside the 10,006 months money challenge chart.